For fans of the original Resident Evil 3, the 2020 remake promised the chance to return to Raccoon City with all the immersive, terrifying detail modern technology could bring. But instead of expanding on what made the original so iconic, the remake condensed and streamlined the experience, leaving out critical elements like branching paths, exploration, and the mysterious, lore-filled locations that gave the city its depth. Think back to the original. The thrill of navigating Raccoon City's chaotic streets, discovering hidden paths, and choosing different ways to survive each encounter. But in the remake, much of that exploration and player choice was sacrificed for a more linear, limited journey. And while Nemesis is certainly terrifying, his role feels restricted, a topic we'll dive deeper into in an upcoming video. Before we get into the rant, we'll do a quick recap of the AI-enhanced backgrounds we created. If you're curious about the process, don't miss our quick tutorial on enhancing classic game visuals using Krea.ai. Links in the description and the suggestions above. Now, for those of you here for the rant, let's get started. All right, everyone. As we look at these original pre-rendered backgrounds from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, just take a moment to appreciate the details. These backgrounds were rich, filled with character. You could walk down alleys, explore shops, restaurants. There was so much of Raccoon City that you could actually experience. The city itself felt alive, dangerous, and it was something that fans loved. The sad thing is, we've never really had the chance to explore Raccoon City in its full glory with modern graphics. I mean, think about it. The last time we got to truly wander around the city was in the original RE3. Sure, Resident Evil 2 gave us a taste, but it was mainly centered around the police station. You got a few moments outside, but we never had the chance to really get lost in the city streets, to explore all those little nooks and crannies. Capcom had the perfect opportunity with the RE3 remake. I mean, it's been, over 20 years since the original came out. We've all been waiting for that moment where we could finally explore Raccoon City in high-fidelity graphics, to walk those same streets, but with modern immersion. This was their shot, and they blew it. Look at what the Silent Hill 2 remake did. They gave fans what they wanted. They expanded on the exploration. Players could walk into doors, explore more of the town, the hospital, everything. They understood that for survival horror fans, the exploration and item hunting is a key part of the experience. It's not just about the scares, it's about getting immersed in the world, in the atmosphere. That's what we wanted from Resident Evil 3, but Capcom took that away. This was their chance to give us Raccoon City, as it was meant to be, fully explorable. And it's not like they couldn't do it. I mean, this is the same company that made Dead Rising.
Remember that name, because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days.
Woo-hoo! Where the whole point was to explore a huge mall filled with zombies. It had so many shops, items to collect, and secrets to uncover. They clearly have the talent to create detailed, explorable environments. So why couldn't they do it for Resident Evil 3? We weren't asking for a mall simulator. We were asking for a chance to truly explore a charming yet terrifying 90s town overtaken by zombies. But instead, we got a game that felt hollow, like a missed opportunity to revisit the place where it all started. One of the biggest disappointments with the Resident Evil 3 remake was how many iconic locations were completely cut. Take the clock tower, for example, a major area in the original game that was just erased from the remake. And it wasn't just the big locations. Smaller but significant areas like the shops in the Uptown area were also missing. In the original, Jill could walk into a clothing store and change her costumes, or visit a restaurant that was replaced by the donut shop in the remake. The city used to feel rich with places to explore. There were parks, alleyways filled with puzzles, and all sorts of hidden paths that made the city feel alive. In contrast, the remake reduced all of this to a linear, one-corridor experience, stripping Raccoon City of its character and depth. And there it is, folks. Capcom had a golden opportunity to deliver what Resident Evil fans have been dreaming of for decades. A fully explorable, high-fidelity Raccoon City, with all its eerie charm and intricate details preserved and expanded. They could have given us a world we'd want to get lost in, a world rich with atmosphere and uncharted but familiar territories. Instead, we got a remake that felt rushed, hollow, and stripped of the exploration and depth that made the original so iconic. Other games, like the Silent Hill 2 remake, understood this. They expanded their world, gave their fans more to discover, and respected the spirit of the original. They embraced what made their games special, enhancing the experience with modern technology while staying true to the heart of the game. That's what Resident Evil 3 deserved, a chance to not just recreate, but to elevate the Raccoon City experience. This is why we're calling on Capcom to give us a second chance. A remake of the remake, a director's cut, if you will. Something that gives Raccoon City the proper care, attention to detail, and exploration that it deserves. A city like Raccoon, with all its history and horror, deserves to be brought back to life with the respect it's earned over the years. And let's not forget the future. AI tools like the ones we've shown in this video are becoming more powerful every day. With AI, game developers now have the opportunity to build bigger, more detailed worlds faster than ever before. Tools like Krea.ai are just scratching the surface of what's possible. Imagine the kind of expansive, immersive environments that could be crafted with this kind of technology, helping to speed up development while adding rich detail. The potential is there, and it's exciting to think that AI could help make games like Resident Evil 3 remakes even better. So, Capcom, if you're listening, it's time to give the fans what they deserve. Bring back Raccoon City in all its glory, and let us explore every alleyway, every shop, and every dark corner that was left behind. To everyone watching on the Unreal Gamer channel, thanks so much for sticking with us. If you feel the same way about Resident Evil 3 and want to see Raccoon City brought back the way it should have been, let us know in the comments. Do you agree Capcom missed their shot? And how do you feel about AI in game development? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the gaming world. We've got a lot more to explore together.